Silly-looking little guy. But you'll keep the big man from frying me.
Sherlock Holmes. Bring Sherlock Holmes back to life. Back to life.
It's elementary, my dear Watson.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
Sherlock Holmes is on the case. Moriarty. Sherlock Holmes is on the case.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Frankly, Lord Bock, I was told this meeting would never take place.
You're ridiculous, Chief Inspector. My reputation as a recluse is greatly exaggerated.
But not your generosity. This cheque of yours will save the New Scotland Yard Widows Fund from total depletion.
How could I do otherwise when you bring me such compelling case histories?
You have my friend Colonel Devlin to thank for that. He compiled them and put them in that binder. He... Blast it. I ordered absolutely no interruptions.
Chief, there's been a break-in at 10 Downing Street. The Prime Minister wants you there immediately.
Can we continue this later, Your Lordship?
Of course. Give the Prime Minister my warmest regards.
I was assured by Colonel Devlin that ultimate security was in force. How could this happen?
It's a real puzzle, sir. That's why I called in some extra brain power.
Oh, no, not that dead detective.
Yes, sir.
That's all I need. A major crisis and a major meddler. Just don't let him interfere with a real investigation.
Meaning yours, of course, sir.
Exactly. Sherlock Holmes.
Stand back, Watson. Give the men some room.
If we keep dawdling like this, we'll never catch up to Chief Inspector Grayson.
On the contrary, Watson, sometimes a bit of judicious dawdling is what keeps us ahead of the good Chief Inspector.
Got here as soon as I could, Colonel Devlin. Where's the Prime Minister?
He headed home, John. It's not as bad as he feared. The only thing stolen was the twin to this African doll.
And the Prime Minister's defense deployment plans?
Fortunately, my secret safe provided them perfect protection.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Freshly crushed plaster.
Who is this intruder?
It's all right, Colonel. Mr. Sherlock Holmes is with us.
Speak for yourself. Colonel Devlin is New Scotland Yard's Special Security Attaché to the Prime Minister. So what's your step, Holmes?
Yes, that is how I noticed the imprint of the ladder, which was here but moments ago. As you see, Chief Inspector, I did watch my step. I assume it was you, Colonel Devlin, who climbed up and examined the safe beneath that light fixture.
That's where your secret safe is?
How did you know?
Why else would you be so eager to examine that exact spot in the ceiling? Yes. Highly possible. Are you positive there was no entry to the safe?
Absolutely none.
Holmes, stop wasting my time. I have a robbery to solve. Inspector Lestrade, get on this immediately. Check out every pawn shop, fence and crooked art dealer on the master suspect list.
Yes, sir.
Better yet, I am going to lead this search personally.
I'm sure the Prime Minister will be most grateful when his curio is returned.
What does that have to do with it?
Aren't you going to join them, Mr. Holmes?
In a moment, Colonel. Tell me, If the safe was not invaded, how did this piece of light fixture fall onto the floor?
Oh, that. I knocked it off when I was checking the safe's contents. I can assure you that the safe was not forced open because the plans are still there.
Have you considered the possibility that a really clever thief might simply copy them and leave the originals reassuringly in place?
Do you think I'm a fool? The disc is uncopyable, and only I know where it is kept.
One would think a thief clever enough to get past your ultimate security system would take both dolls. Why break up a matched set?
He was interrupted. Grayson was right. You're just wasting our time.
In that case, please excuse us. Watson, I have some extremely urgent time-wasting to do.
Indentations in the wall, you say? But why?
To anchor a very strong line.
For what purpose?
To allow a thief approximately 6 feet in height to travel to the ceiling safe and open it.
Really, Holmes? The man would have to be an acrobat.
Quite an interesting deduction, Watson.
End of the list.
It can't be.
It is. We checked every outlet for stolen art listed in the computer. But I've got one last source. Deirdre, if you were looking to buy a rare African doll with no questions asked, where would you go?
Try the curio shop on Oxford Circle near the Tube.
But don't tell that Z-head owner it was me who told ya.
No way, Miss Anonymous. And, thanks. Shall we try it, Chief?
Is that scruffy little informant properly registered with the Yard?
Sometimes, sir, the best information comes from unregistered sources.
I am not about to embark on a wild goose chase. Take me back to Lord Bork's yacht. At least I can make sure the widow's fund remains solvent.
Lestrade!
Well, Chief Inspector, I am extremely glad that you were able to return. Your crisis is resolved.
A minor problem. It'll all be resolved by sunset.
When I said we should be looking for an acrobat, you said it was an interesting deduction.
Indeed it was.
I have 2 more deductions.
Ah, yes, please elucidate.
1. A circus is the logical place to look for an acrobat. 2. You had already decided that.
You are correct, my dear Watson. Now, observe. A person who performs at that height would find it just as easy to perform as our safecracker.
I doubt if we find our culprit here. The place looks deserted.
Obviously a result of that red notice posted on the entrance gate.
Ah, it's a notice from the Bureau of Bankruptcies. We're too late.
Perhaps not. Come with me.
I do have an exact mate to your little friend. It just came into my hands, but I had no idea it was not being offered by its legal owner. Believe me.
I'm only gonna take your word on that if you tell me who that legal owner was. Now!
Well, what do we got here?
This is Inspector Lestrade, New Scotland Yard. Come out with your hands over your head. Holmes? Watson?
Can't you read? We're closed. Permanently.
Get new looks with like new clothes at ThredUp.
I recently discovered ThredUp and I'm like in love with it.
Purses, shoes,
I buy so many of my clothes on that site.
Everything on this website is pre-owned, but it's all excellent condition.
Find the brands you love for a whole lot less.
I would normally never shop at J.Crew because I know that they're really expensive.
In real life, I would never buy shoes like this, but they are these Michael Kors pumps.
This sweater from Gap is $36. Do you know how much I paid? $10.99.
It's easy to find your size, your favorite colors, and the brands you love. And it's easy to return any items you're not happy with.
If you haven't shopped at ThredUp, what are you waiting on? Go on over there and get your shop on.
Save on all of your new looks with like new clothes. Go to thredup.com today and we'll take 40% off your first order.
A good enough dinner.
Hey, should I heat up some nuggets for us?
Isn't good or enough.
No, it's a plated night.
Yes.
So let's plan for great. We'll start with Plated.com. Plated delivers everything you need to cook great dinners at home. Whether you're a food-loving family or an adventurous duo, all the shopping and measuring is done for you. So all you do is follow the simple step-by-step recipes. Each week, you get to choose from fresh takes on classic dishes to culinary creations you never dreamed you could make, including dessert. So gather around the table and enjoy seasonally inspired dinners. It's fun. It's easy. Otherwise, it wouldn't be great. Go to Plated.com now and plan on getting your free Plated night. Our gift just for trying Plated. Plated nights will be your greatest nights. Plan on a free Plated night at Plated.com. Don't settle for good. Plan for great.
Can you see me?
Can you see us?
Will I be ready for college?
At K-12, we see that every child is uniquely brilliant.
K-12 provides a tuition-free, full-time, online public school education with a rigorous, challenging curriculum.
We're excited for the future. I can't wait. College.
Surgeon.
CEO.
Call now or visit K12.com to learn more. Tuition free for grades K through 12.
We can make the change today.
What's your favorite holiday? I like Christmas and Easter Bunny and somebody's birthday. Christmas because I get brand new toys. Oh, Christmas too because you can make snowbands and for snowballs. Christmas because you get toys and it's a nice holiday, and sometimes you go to parties and stuff like that. My favorite holiday is Christmas because you get to share gifts with other people, and I get to take a long time to decide my gifts. My favorite holiday is Easter and Christmas. I like Easter because you get to hunt for eggs, and Christmas because you get presents and there's snow. My favorite holiday is Christmas because you get to get lots of presents, and I love presents. Halloween because I get a lot of candy, I get to dress up, I get to paint myself. Halloween because I get to dress up. Happy holidays.
There is no crime too gross for Ty and Abby Archer.
What's wrong with this? It's horrible. It's disgusting.
I am so there.
Hero Grossology, cold and twisted.
Join the action with Grossology on Qubo.
Don't give me any hassle. I need a hover truck, now! I have some loose ends to dispose of.
It would be extremely wise of you to submit peacefully, my good man. Now, come along.
I'll freeze your circuits, droid.
Some lower forms of humanity still refuse to listen to my advice.
Thank you, Watson. Now I suggest you help Lestrade escort our immobilized captor straight to New Scotland Yard's strongest jail.
With pleasure. I set a yard record tracking down that perp. How did you get here first?
Eyes and brains, Lestrade. I simply concluded that a bankrupt circus would be the most likely to have an acrobat desperate enough to engage in thievery for hire.
But why did you allow him to keep us captive for so long?
You let him keep you captive?
Yes, of course. I needed the time to study him more carefully.
Study. What's to study? He's the crook, we got him, loot's recovered, case solved.
On the contrary, I've concluded that the stolen curio was only a diversion.
You're saying the ceiling safe was robbed? But Colonel Devlin
was far too eager to convince us, especially since he is the only person who could reveal its secret location to our athletic thief.
Devlin, a crook? Can you prove it?
We shall see. Do you know his home address?
The old Hedgemere estate, 18 miles out on East Shire Road.
Take care of our prisoner, and I will meet you there in exactly 4 hours.
What are you looking for?
Just verifying an observation.
Any sign of Holmes?
Negative.
Well, we are a little early.
Exactly 12 minutes, 36 seconds, and...
Oh, Watson, look! That's my collar! Why didn't those clowns at the yard tell me that he'd escaped?
I would assume any human who is able to break into Downing Street can break out of Reading Jail.
Not when I put him there.
I don't know what you're talking about. Get out! I risked my neck grabbing this. If you can't come up with more credits, then I'll erase it with your machine.
No! Wait! The money's not my department. I don't have it.
Then take me to the man who does.
You'll regret it. He'll make us both sorry.
You got 3 seconds.
All right. You win.
No, you don't! Back to jail! Oh, Watson, grab him!
You may...
Unhand me now.
Sherlock?
You wanted proof that Devlin was a traitor. Now you have it.
Let's go.
No, wait.
Rat! Oh! You are under arrest!
Watson will never make it.
No, Devlin must escape.
Escape? Are you crazy?
I have a plan.
Cease your groundskeeping, mindless lawn droid. I'm on a mission.
Good, he's getting away. Now we can follow him at a distance.
I have him on radar.
Stay back, but do not lose him. He may well lead us to the mastermind behind this crime.
Why would he risk that?
He thinks he has the data disk containing the stolen defense deployment plans.
He thinks he has it.
Yes. I'm keeping the real one safe for the Prime Minister.
Zed, we've been spotted. He's taking evasive action.
Stay on him.
His rank, he'd have one of those new submersible models. We've lost him.
Maybe not. Hover here.
Interesting. That's the yacht where Grayson is meeting with Lord Borg.
The Lord Borg? The well-known recluse?
The one and only, Holmes.
Perhaps not. Watson, plug into the new Scotland Yard computer. I need you to do a little research on Lord Borg.
Colonel Devlin, What a pleasant surprise. And perfect timing.
The fool. The absolute fool.
Look, Lord Bork wrote that cheque for the Widows' Fund. And he said these case histories you supplied are what closed the deal. Isn't that astounding?
I'm surrounded by incompetence.
I must see Lord Bork.
Really? I thought you'd never met the man.
I haven't, but I must see him.
Then have a seat. He went below for a few minutes. What's this all about, Colonel Devlin?
Police! Halt!
Stop!
Whoa! Unhand me, you hunk of metal!
I am hereby officially detaining you, sir.
He means you're busted.
Inspector Lestrade, have you lost your senses?
Where is Lord Bork?
Below deck, I'm glad to say.
This is an outrage!
Chief, Devlin is an accomplice in the Downing Street robberies, and Lord Bork may not be who we think he is.
It's a lie!
Inspector Lestrade, you've gone off without official approval for the last time.
Did Colonel Devlin give you something to deliver to Lord Bork? A large folder, perhaps?
Yes, but...
Doing a little work on the side, eh, Colonel?
Thank you, Lestrade. An exceptionally thick cover. Perfect for concealing the secret plans of the ultimate security system at 10 Downing Street. Wouldn't you say, Colonel Devlin?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He set me up? Why?
You obviously supplied a perfect alibi. How could the Colonel or Lord Bork possibly be suspected of wrongdoing if, when the theft occurred, Bork was with New Scotland Yard's Chief Inspector? You.
Bork? The great philanthropist? He'd never be involved in such chicanery.
As you can see, the Lord Bork you know was an imposter.
An elasto mask, of course.
I became suspicious when Lestrade mentioned you were meeting with Bork on his yacht. Bork is a recluse. Not only does he never appear in public, but a little research from Watson confirmed that the real Bork has hidden himself away at a private clinic in Switzerland.
And the real Bork would never use his yacht in such a public place.
Exactly. And the security codes Devlin possessed would hold a special interest to our old friend, Moriarty.
Moriarty? Then this is...
a forgery, I'm afraid.
But the defense plans are safe, sir, and even the Prime Minister's stolen curio has been recovered.
Quite right, Lestrade.
Come, Watson. Lestrade, we must pick up Moriarty's trail.
Well, Lestrade? Not a word of this to the Prime Minister, eh?
Oh, of course not, sir. Now, about that submersible I requested last month?
Ouch.
What if we could bring you better value by having better values? At Blue Apron, we work directly with more than 100 family farms. So instead of spending on costly middlemen and supermarkets, we can invest in the things that matter most, making farmland healthier, cutting down on food waste, and bringing you higher quality, fresher ingredients for less than you